as they get called for the foul. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Gallinari passes to Collins. Young from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Hawks. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Smart against Young. Tice kicks to Smart. Tice inside. He's guarded by Collins, and that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Boston. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. And Gallinari kicks to Young. And the three off target. Smart against Young. Smart misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Puts up a three. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Bogdanovich against Brown. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Collins. Now Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Young. Inside. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. Ojale is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Teague in for Marcus Smart. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Teague. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one misses.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad. Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rondo scanning the floor. The pass to Fernando. Back to Rondo. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Lots of room. And Herter gets it to go.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Well, Jeff Teague is a very capable scorer from the lead guard position. He plays with a high motor. He can make shots. This guy is very good at the point. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Gallinari against Williams. Back to Herter. Releases. Here's Fernando. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the 5 spot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the paint, here's Collins. Young looking around. Clock at 6. Outside Collins. It's rebounded by Tice.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Ojale. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doesn't go that time. Teague against Young. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Celtics with the lead. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Pass to Tice. Atlanta with the rebound. Fernando's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter with it, now guarded by Smart. To the left side wing. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Back to Teague, launches it. Collins grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hunter. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Bogdanovic in for Reddish. Tice inside. And Tice throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Bogdanovic. That shot off the mark. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Pritchard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
36 seconds left in the first half. Down low, Huerter, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
4 on the shot clock. Molinari finds Bogdanovic. And that does it for the first half of play.
Yep.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance. And that does it for our...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Smart in at the point. It's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Dishes it to Thompson. Brown against Bogdanovich. Launches a three. And it's Brown missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. Rebound Boston.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
The feed to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Gallinari. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got himself on the board with three there. Smart deciding where to go with it. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 11. Bogdanovich with it. Over Tice. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career in Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Tice inside, working on Collins. Tice finds Smart. Here's Brown with the three, but they recover it. 2 points, that one goes. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Gallinari with it. It's up against Thompson. And finished off by Collins.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
The kick out to Brown. Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Young for the tie. Hunter, the pass to Young. Left side, Collins. Stolen by Smart. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown finds Tice. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Brown down low, and Brown throws it down.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with us. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Hawks trail by 7. On the court right now for the Hawks, it's Reddish and Hunter teaming up at the forward spots. And it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Herter in at the 2 guard. The 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Passes to Fernando. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Now the pass to Rondo. From 18 feet away, Ogilvy grabs the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
He dishes it to Williams. Pass to Ogilvy. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fernando's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Hunter. Kicks to Reddish. The tray. Here's Fernando. It's tipped. Williams passes to T. On the wing, Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's Hunter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Williams. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Rondo, wide open, connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. The kick out to T. Fires from deep. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hunter. Now the dish to Reddish. And the pass to Hunter. Lets it go with the 3. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Here's Tatum. Thompson dishes to T. He kicks to Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovic against Brown. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's just exceptional quickness in the open floor. Jeff Teague just lighting the defense up in transition.
Young against Teague. And shot on the way. Atlanta again missing. Austin leading by 6. Brown kicks to Teague. Back to Brown. Pass to Thompson. And the shot goes in.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Reddish the pass to Collins. Dishes it to Gallinari. Collins in the post. Defended by Tice. And there's Collins on the assist from Gallinari.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
It's Brown with the drive. It's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. .43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Tristan Thompson.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Teague. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here is Brown. Pass to Teague. With the shot off the mark. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the home. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Thompson. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now Thompson following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Brown against Siakam. Brown inside and finished off by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Passes it to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Tice, no good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy. You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last off-season, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Now Tice following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. The kick out to Brown. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. And Tice finishes inside.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Lowry for 3. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Tatum, and he banks in the layup.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, able to make shots through contact.
And stolen by Tatum. Dishes to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here is Lowry. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Baines trying to get open. Hangs. And Siakam with the layup.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Tatum's shot is off.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Smart. No good on that one. Great D that time from Van Vliet.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Matt Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. Ojale is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Teague in for Smart. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started. Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Teague the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Bembry. Teague covering. And Thomas has it in the corner. And there's the pass to Bembry. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Teague. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Brown.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Bembry kicks to Thomas. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Bembry, the pass to Boucher. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The
show up.
Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts.
It was always a team, and I think we don't.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Ojala. Then it's Williams. Then there's Teague. And it's Pritchard in at the point. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. Over Boucher. Williams kicks to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Williams missing again.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 10. Powell, the pass to Bembry. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Matt Thomas. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Bembry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Tristan Thompson comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Semi Ojeleye. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Pass to Pritchard. Inside. Baines against Tice. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Van Vliet. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 10.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Lowry inside the line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Lowry dishes to Baines. Here's Boucher, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And a fast break now for the Celtics. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And taking...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Baines in at the 5 down low. Lowry passes to Baines.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Boston leading by 5. Passes it to Tice. Kicks it to Brown. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Lowry. The Raptors rebound. Baines trying to get open.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Brown outside. Inside, here's Tice, and Tice throws it down. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Williams. Toronto grabs the miss.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Powell. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout-out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Tatum drives in. The kick out to T. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. Thomas is on him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Celtics also with a sub. Ojale is checked in for Robert Williams.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
It's good on the putback. Boucher's got 8.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. From past the arc. Boston again missing. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Siakam passes to Powell. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's Boston now. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fast break Toronto. VanVleet with the ball. Shot from 12. Up again. Here's Boucher. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Celtics leading by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart kicks to Tice. And Teague has it in the corner. Tice inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Powell finds Siakam. Now Powell. Back to Boucher. Misses the shot. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Raptors trail by 8. On the court for the Celtics, Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Ojale in at the 3. And Tice throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Here's Boucher. The rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ojale passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Stripped it away. Out to Thompson. Outside, Smart. Back to Thompson. The pass to Tice. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Smart deciding where to go with it. Thompson in the corner. Brown outside. He kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Smart against Lowry. Pass to Baines. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 11. Outside, Smart. Tice against Siakam. Out to Thompson. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Goes back up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet finds Baines. 3-pointer, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Siakam on the foul.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Tice. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And so he makes both from the line. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Teague. Tatum with it. Lowry picks him up. Anunoby against Tatum.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Drills it from outside.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Can't hit from 12. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown outside. Passes to Tice. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And Lowry puts up a deep three and the miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Gallinari. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Hunter is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Now Van Vliet, after Gallinari missed from long range. Lowry from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Lowry's got the first 3 points tonight for the Raptors. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Hunter. Now recovering. Stolen. Baines passes to Lowry. Anunoby with it. Defended by Young. Baines trying to get open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young, no good. In Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Anunoby. They get the rebound. Van Vliet kicks to Baines. Young against Lowry. Passes it to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. The pass to Collins. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Anunoby. Lowry looking around. Takes the 13-footer. Baines controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Young with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got his second basket of the night. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gallinari with the steal. From deep, Collins. That shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pass to Baines. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Collins passes to Young. Fouled on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, before coaches started running plays for him, this is where Siakam would get his points, on the offensive glass.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Fernando. Back to Rondo. Three-pointer. They get it back. Fernando, that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. Embry out there with Thomas. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Boucher in at the center position. The Hawks leading.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season. And when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
The putback. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and too long on the shot.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Over to the wing. Here's Collins, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins, once again, bringing the energy. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Embry kicks to Thomas. Powell, the pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Rondo is doubled, pass to Herter. Fernando, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Powell in the high post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
There's the pass to Boucher. Down low. Powell kicks to Boucher. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Collins. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Siakam passes to Powell. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
Two of Rondo's greatest assets. Very strong for his size and very comfortable operating in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And here's Collins from outside.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. There's the feed to Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Bembry. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Fernando. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Fernando's got 6 points in the quarter. Lowry against Young. Pass to Thomas. Lowry for 3. No good on the shot. Pascal Siakam getting it done.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. We've got Bogdanovich. Collins is out there with Gallinari. And it's Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Young left side. To the inside. Collins off on the layup.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Siakam throws it down.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays. Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Siakam kicks to Lowry. Pass to Baines. Back to Lowry. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Siakam. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
VanVleet against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Now, here is Young. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
He hits both from the stripe.
And with Van Vliet, about half of his shots are from deep.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred Van Vliet. He knows how to play. I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Baines finds Van Vliet. Over Bogdanovich. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Keeps it alive. And it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got his first basket.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. Young taking his time here. To the middle. Intercepted. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Back to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Siakam's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Gallinari. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish is checked in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Here's Lowry. Again, Toronto. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And Gallinari kicks to Young. Gallinari down low. Boucher defending. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gallinari. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Anunoby. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Good on the bucket. Bogdanovich has got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The pass to Baines. Lowry fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
And Young, here we go. Toronto grabs the miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Lowry for 3. The Raptors rebound. Boucher's shot is off. Fast break, the Hawks. With 2 seconds left. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Reddish.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish. Working hard to make an impact.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Thomas. Norman Powell is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Inside. Thomas, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Thomas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Reddish's shot is good.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Van Vliet passes to Thomas. Boucher kicks to Thomas. It's Powell on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Puts one up from 19. Rebound, Atlanta. Thomas with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Thomas surveying the D. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Powell. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Some changes for Toronto. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Pascal Siakam comes in for Thomas. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Powell against Bogdanovich. To the paint, the 11-footer. Siakam's shot is off.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now just a 2-point Toronto lead. Here's Lowry. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Powell. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Toronto. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Lowry passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
stepping up in a big way. Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
You know, he's a tough kid who comes from a tough town, Philadelphia. You just love Lowry's spirit and his fight.
Up and in on the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
The three from Davis missed. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Smart in at the point. Tice. Collins with some nice D.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Brown the pass to Tice. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Tice has got his team on the board to start the game for Boston.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Tatum's shot is off.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Smart kicks to Thompson. Missed inside.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Smart. Ball's knocked loose. Gallinari with the steal. And here is Hunter. Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 5.
Trae Young exploring the limits of his range in this one.
The 3 from Tatum. Collins grabs the miss. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Tice. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Collins. Offensive rebound, out to Gallinari. Bogdanovich finds Young for 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Scooped up. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Herter. Pass to Fernando. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the first. And there's the pass to Pritchard. At the elbow, Williams. Outside, Williams. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Fernando. He's guarded by Williams. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. From deep, three-point range. From deep, Gallinari. Rebound by Williams. Here's the break. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
A good close. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. Boston shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So it's Boston now. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Teague, the pass to Williams. Another shot. Teague can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Fernando. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fernando's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Williams kicks to Williams. Passes it to Pritchard. Now here's Teague. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Gallinari inside the 3-point line, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Rondo dishes to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Herder passes to Fernando. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Teague against Rondo. Pritchard passes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Gallinari. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Ojale. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 7. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Ojale passes to Williams. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Gallinari. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Now Brown. Thompson in the corner. Back to Brown. No good on the last second attempt there.
Bogdanovich.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Hawks leading by 10.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Thompson passes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Here's Tice. Collins with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Now here's Brown. Thompson outside. He's off on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter, no one around him. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's Brown on the win. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics trail by 12. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
They get it again. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Brown. It's 2-on-1. Rejected by Young. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Celtics also with a sub. Teague is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Well, there's always this talk about Jeff Teague and his speed on display there as he attacks with that opportunity.
Here's Huerter. Goes back up. Here's Hunter. And the shot is long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's Brown missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Tice.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Huerter passes to Fernando. It's stolen by Tice. Inside, here's Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's Huerter. Young from outside sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brown.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to T. Here's Ojale. Brown outside. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Ojala. And it's Teague in at the 1 spot.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
To the middle and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rebound, Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Herter. Teague covering. Collins in the post, working on Williams. Hunter, Collins trying to break free. That one wide left.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Herter passes to Rondo. Kept alive. Back to Herter. Down low. Tries again. The shake. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
There's Brown with the 3. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Williams with the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Gallinari. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort and John Collins giving it to you.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The drive by Rondo. Now the pass to Hunter. Collins in the post. Out to Gallinari. Good on the triple.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And it's Brown missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Man, what about that pass? Eyes in the back of my head. Delivers it right on the money.
And the dunk by Brown.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Rondo finds Gallinari. Here's Collins. Passes it to Hunter from deep. Gallinari wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that 3 ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. Here's the 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And it goes down 2 points. Collins has got 10 points in just the second half. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And here's Brown outside. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 7. .103 left in the 4th quarter. No good from 11 feet. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
To the inside. Here's Ojala. Count it.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Inside. Here's Collins. Puts the move on. Yes!
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Williams kicks the tee. It's Brown with the drive. Celtics passing it around. Here's Ojala. And it's off from 3-point range. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
Brown outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. It's tipped. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Baines in at the center position. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Anunoby passes to Baines. Rebound, Boston.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The 3 from Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. Brown against Lowry. Brown, good.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Lowry. Over Smart. The shot by Lowry, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And here is Brown following Kyle Lowry's 3, and they pick up 2.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
To the middle, here's Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Brown.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jimmy Ojeleye comes in for Thompson. And it's Teague in for Marcus Smart. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound.
I would not want to have to box him out. Siakam has that wiry length. He's mobile. It's just a nightmare.
Teague up top. Now recovering. Here's Ojeleye. Boucher with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Lowry. And that's now 6 points for Siakam. Passes to Ojeleye. And here's Tice. Kicks it to Tatum. From the arc. Boston, no good that time either.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Tatum. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Lowry passes to Siakam. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Siakam's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jacks up a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Here's the teardrop. The shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Boucher.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Bembry. Siakam is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard. And that one hits back iron. Toronto shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Ogilvy kicks to Williams. The pass to Pritchard. Powell against Teague. Thomas with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. All going up court. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors. Smart goes in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
The kick out to Williams. Shoots a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher with the ball. Outside Thomas. Here's Bembry. The Raptors rebound. Shots good by Boucher.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ogilvy, guarded by Powell. Down low. Shot from free throw range, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Ogilvy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ogilvy's got 6 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Bembry Up again. No good. Shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Ojale. Baines with the block. Unhindered. Going all the way. The finish and the dunk by Baines.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pritchard passes to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Ojale. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To the paint. Outside for Thomas. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Pass to the Bembry. And pushing it up. Here's Boston up the floor. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Thompson.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
And that one good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Aaron Baines. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thomas. And it's Lowry in for Bembry. Count that one. 8 points for him.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Busted. No good that time either.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Thompson. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Brown the pass to Tatum. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Boucher. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
At the tip. And Teague is right there. Teague's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Takes it from 10. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Thompson. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Lowry. To the wing on the left. For 3, VanVleet. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Brown outside. And Tice throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. The putback. It's hauled in by Brown. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
On the wing, Brown. Covered by Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Brown. Good. Brown's got 13.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet finds Lowry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 4.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why, he helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's been loved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. Stolen away. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. That one drops for him. He's got 12.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here's Brown outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Raptors moving the ball around. Shots good by Baines.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Van Vliet finds Baines. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Siakam, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
There's Brown with the 3. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Ogilvy. He has 6. The pass to Pritchard. For 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Teague for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Siakam. Lets a floater go. Williams with the clock. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Lowry passes to Thomas. Beyond the arc. The shot by Lowry, no good. Teague for 3. No good.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Raptors lead by 6. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry and Powell, the guards. Siakam is out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Thomas in at the 3. This is it to Teague. Back to Brown. Takes the 3, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Now, here's Siakam. Thomas kicks to Siakam. Basket good.
Coming into the league, Siakam's defense was well ahead of his offense. As you can see tonight, that's evened out.
Here's Brown. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Williams, and it's blocked, and he recovers it from outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Powell, that's good. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Brown against Thomas. Down low. Boucher. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Boucher. And here is Thomas. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Lowry. He kicks to Powell. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Ojale. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now it's only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. On the wing, Brown. Back to Teague. Left side, Williams. Here's Ojale. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto leading by 7. Siakam passes to Lowry. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Powell after the basket by Boston. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Out to the wing. Thomas dishes to Lowry. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Tristan Thompson comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Semi Ojeleye. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for T. And then for Toronto, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thomas. Now, Baines, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Lowry for three. Here's Siakam. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum on the wing. Puts up a three. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now for Greg. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Gallinari against Siakam. Out left to the wing. Lowry from deep three-point land. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by VanVleet. Siakam against Bogdanovich. Passes to Baines. Siakam trying to free himself up. And it's Baines missing. We play just over a minute here in the first. Hunter, no one around him. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now, Anunoby outside for Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot, turn the lights out.
Bogdanovich wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Anunoby. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's VanVleet.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Siakam against Gallinari. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Thomas checked in for Fred VanVleet. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Bembry. Kicks to Thomas. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Pass to Bembry. Up again. Siakam on the follow.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length. He's got athleticism. Look out.
Here's Rondo. Atlanta again missing. Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Bembry. Now here's Boucher. From deep, Thomas. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Huerter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Powell dishes to Thomas. Back to Powell. Outside Thomas. And the pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Thomas feeling it out a bit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Thomas. And it's Bembry in at the point. Fernando, the pass to Herter. Feeds it to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Bembry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you don't ever.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Thomas up top. He's guarded by Collins. Passes it to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Thomas outside. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Anunoby passes to Bembry, drilled from 11 feet out. Bembry's got 4 points in the quarter.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Fernando's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Thomas passes to Anunoby, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Now here's Rondo. Boucher defending. And here's Rondo in the corner. Herter with it over Thomas. Here's Fernando. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
From 17 feet out. That one a little long. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Powell finds Van Vliet. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Here's Hunter. Bangs home the trifecta. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Lowry against Young. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie B.
Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Hunter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Lowry can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hunter dishes to Collins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Collins has got his second bucket.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
And so it's Atlanta.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Raptors trail by 6. They've got Gallinari. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Young left side. To the middle. From 12 feet out. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Indoors, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Now, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Here's Siakam. Van Vliet against Bogdanovich. Gallinari with the steal. Stolen by Van Vliet. And Baines kicks to Van Vliet. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Baines. Siakam outside. Shoots from 12. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
And a deep 3 from Young. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Matt Thomas in for Anunoby. And Lowry gets it to go.
This guy has been such an effective shooter throughout his career. Kyle Lowry, a little space, and he's good.
Pass to Reddish. Young for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Young. Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Lowry against Young. He feeds it to Collins. Out to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
In the corner, it's Hunter. That's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks leading by 6. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Raptors miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Atlanta again missing. Siakam left side. Thomas gets a wide open look, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and Powell, the guards. There's Boucher out there with Thomas, and it's Baines in at the center. Huerter passes to Hunter. Here's Rondo. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. The 3. They get it again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby, he's checked in for Thomas. There's the pass to Powell. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Collins checked in for Knight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Passes it to Herter. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Powell finds Boucher. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Here's Rondo. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shots good by Boucher.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Powell. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Anunoby passes to Baines, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Rondo. Boucher with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Raptors trail by 5. Lowry dishes to Baines. Powell against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich left side. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the left wing. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Anunoby, the 17-footer. Herter, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Herter. Pass to Collins. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. Down low to take the lead. Boucher's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Toronto, Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Outside Lowry. For the 3. It drops.
The very definition of clutch.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for